What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to the Big Fight Fuel channel, where we speak the truth, we're honest, and we give out takes on professional wrestling. And yes, tonight we're talking about NXT Roadblock from the theater at Madison Square Garden. And yes, it was a very good show tonight. Stephanie Vaquer is a double champion now. Giulia, the rumors are true. She is injured. She worked injured. You can tell she was injured in the match. So she needs time off. Hopefully they can have this match again sometime in the future and have it better than this time around. I thought they had a good match, but clearly you can tell Giulia was injured. Um, the NXT Championship match, Obafemi versus Moose, was absolutely, positively incredible. Absolutely incredible match. Outside of Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn, it's the best match that happened in WWE this year. And we had some other fun stuff on this show too. So overall, you had a stacked show going into the theater, and it delivered. I had fun watching it. It was an easy watch. I thought it was a really good show. So we'll get into it. I don't plan to be here too long tonight, because we've got other stuff planned for the week. And I apologize that there was no Raw review tonight. I ended up recording, or last night, I'm sorry. I ended up recording a Raw review, a 40-minute review, in fact, going over the show, which, by the way, since they moved to Netflix for Monday Night Raw, this was the first Raw on Netflix show I didn't like. I was very bored of the show last night. And the main event was great. And they had a fantastic angle with Roman Reigns and Paul Heyman consulting CM Punk. But there should have been blood. There absolutely should have been blood in that cage match last night. So I thought it was a great match. And literally everything else on that show was just there. It was there. And for a second week in a row, there will be no Raw review on Monday because I'm going away. I won't be here Monday. So no Raw review this week. No Raw review next week. Of course, John Cena's first appearance since turning heel, I will not be able to watch it because I'm going to be on vacation. It's just what life is, man. It's just what life is. So we are going to do the promotional stuff at the end, and we're going to get right into the review. So we're going to do it a little bit different tonight. I'm not trying to be here forever. Don't want to take up your guys' time tonight. I say 20 minutes and we call it a night. We opened up with the NXT tag team not the NXT tag team titles, the TNA tag team titles. We had Fraxium versus Matt and Jeff, the Hardy Boys, and the story going into this was simple. They were portraying the best tag team in the world right now against the greatest tag team of all time. Now, when they say Fraxium is the best tag team in the world, I 100% don't disagree with that at all. I think they had an unbelievable 2024. The tag team title run they're on right now We've never seen this before in NXT. I might go as far as be honest saying they might be the best NXT tag team champions ever. And whenever they eventually lose those belts or vacate those belts, man, it is going to take a toll on that division. But the Hardys, man, they looked old and sluggish and just ready to retire when they were wrestling in AEW. They did not look good in AEW. And it seems like they're doing fine for themselves in TNA. And they get here, and they had a very good match with Fraxium. And credit to Fraxium for getting the match they did out of the Hardy Boys. They looked really good. For their age, they looked really good in this match. Especially Jeff Hardy. So, the ending came where they went for their high-low finisher, and Fraxium accidentally drop-kicked Nathan Frazier from the top rope, and then Matt Hardy hits the twist of fate, and then Jeff Hardy hits the Swanton bomb, and that's it. Matt and Jeff, they retain the TNA Tag Team titles. Roxanne Perez against Jordynne Grace. Good match. They had a good match. The story was working the knee of Jordynne Grace, and Jordynne got back and ended up winning like she was expected to. And Roxanne, wouldn't be surprised if she is officially on the main roster sooner rather than later. I thought they were going to do her versus Bayley at WrestleMania, but that doesn't seem to be the case. I don't know where they're going with this, but we'll see what happens, man. And then we had Obafemi defending the NXT Championship against Moose. And before this match, Obafemi got the rub. He got the rub from The Undertaker. Undertaker telling him that he's been watching him, and he's been very impressed. And he said, tonight, I don't have to tell you how big this match is. You already know that. Just tonight, go out there and defend your yard. So this crowd is absolutely hyped. And the build was so simple, and they did a great job for it. And this match felt like a huge deal. It really did. So the crowd is chanting Moose for Moose's entrance, and they're doing the barking for Obafemi's entrance. They had around 4,500 people at the theater tonight, which is very, very impressive. Obafemi does his big overhead chop where you could hear echo around the theater, which was sick. Moose giving headbutts to Obafemi and then giving him a Uranagi for a near fall. Obafemi with ease tosses Moose to the other side of the ring. And then later on, Moose goes to the top rope, tries to do like a springboard cutter, and Obafemi reverses it to an uppercut, and he kicked out. That spot was freaking great. And then they were going clothesline for clothesline, kick in the face. These guys are absolutely kicking the shit out of each other. And Obafemi absolutely lays it in with this clothesline on Moose. and tries to he goes to hit the Fall of Grace, and Moose counters it to get his own version of the power bomb, which he connects with, and Obafemi kicked out. And then they take it to the outside. Obafemi chokeslams Moose, or Moose chokeslams Obafemi through the announce table, and the crowd's chanting, "Holy shit, holy shit." Moose hits the spear. Oba kicks out. Moose goes for the spear again, and Oba just picks him up and gives him the Fall of Grace powerbomb and retains the NXT Championship in a match that was fucking awesome. They had an awesome NXT Championship match. And there was also a spot where Moose suplexed Oba off the top rope, and then he went for another one, but Oba countered it with his own suplex, and this crowd gave him a standing ovation, and it was freaking awesome. Ethan Page versus Javon Evans in a street fight. Very fun match. They used chairs, tables, the barricade. They were fighting out in the crowd at once. And Javon got his win back with a very unique ending. Cutter off the second rope while Ethan Page had a chair wrapped around his throat to break his jaw. And I still feel like we're going to get another match out of this. I think we get one more match between them at Stand and Deliver. So they had a very fun street fight. And then the main event was Stephanie Vaquer against Giulia, title for title. And again, they had a good match. You can clearly tell Giulia was working this match injured, though. And just her offense wasn't the same. And she was moving more slowly than she usually would. And Stephanie had to go over in this match. Stephanie hit not one, not two, but three backbreakers, reversing the package pile driver to the backbreaker. And she's the NXT Women's Champion now, so she's got 2 titles. She's got 2 titles now. So, good match. Crowd went crazy. Confetti's falling. So, that's all I got, man. Just wanted to stop in here, do a quick NXT review. I don't watch NXT every single week. And tonight I know it was a great card. So I was going to tune into the show tonight and do a show. So, very nice, brisk, easy review tonight. And I'll be back on tomorrow for AEW Fallout from Revolution. And then Thursday, we're going to do some checkup. We're going to check up on our Miami Dolphins, on my Miami Dolphins. For all you football fans, we're going to do a checkup on the Miami Dolphins Thursday night, and we're going to talk about how they're doing in free agency. Spoiler alert, day 2 of free agency is basically over. Day 1 of free agency, thumbs down. Today, much better. Or tonight, I should say, because all their moves came basically after 6:30. Much better day today than yesterday, in my opinion. So we'll talk all Dolphins Thursday night. And I'm going to get out of here. Thank you guys so much for subscribing. Comment down below your thoughts on NXT Roadblock. Hit the like button if you like what you heard from me. Follow me on Twitter, Colin_Joseph, and I'll see you guys tomorrow night for AEW Dynamite. I'll see you then. Peace.